So today we're going to talk about running a drop with a midspan. Upon arriving at your job site, you want to make sure that you ensure your circle of safety. Yes, that means using cones, looking for pedestrians, looking for any hazardous items. Make sure that you're not blocking driveways. You know, the circle of safety. You want to make sure that you completely circle your entire van to be sure that there aren't any things obstructing your safety. Now, the other safety thing that we need to make sure that we're taking care of is making sure that our pole is safe. Right? We want to make sure that we use our FED. We want to give it a nice little push to make sure that it's nice and sturdy. Give it a couple taps with the hammer. And then make sure that it's secure in the ground. At this point, you can go ahead and strap on your harness and go ahead and take your ladder off of your van. Now, when running a midspan, you want to make sure that your drop is at least a foot away from where the electric meets the house. Also, be sure to disconnect the drop at the house first. Once you're all set there, you can go ahead and prep your midspan. Using the sash bales, you want to make sure that the open end of the wire is facing down. Using a midspan, you want the loops of your sash bales to be facing each other because both of them are going to be hooked to the span using a Q hook. At this point, you can go ahead and set your ladder up. Make sure that you're using proper carrying techniques and that you set your ladder up so that you can get to the span without too many obstacles. Once your ladder is set and secure and you've climbed up and secured yourself, go ahead and attach the Q hook. This will be this part where we connect the house to the span and the span to the tap. Make sure that you label your drop tag correctly and also enter the information in Tech 360. Don't forget to use your D hooks because they are an easy way to bring your drop with you without fears of it getting yanked off of you. Be sure that when you're climbing, you use your FVD, foreign voltage detector, to test the tap. Always remember, safety first. Once you are secure, you can go ahead and test your levels at the tap, making sure to properly record them with your XM meter in the XM app. Then you can go ahead and disconnect your old drop. And using your sash belt, go ahead and connect your drop to the closest Q hook to the tap. Be sure to use the messenger wire to make sure there isn't any slack as the drop follows the span down to the midspan. Go ahead and connect your drop to the tap. After making sure everything else is secure, now we're going to move over to the house. Using the messenger wire to reduce the amount of slack on the drop is an effective strategy. Excellent. Now that your drop is secured to the house, we're going to go ahead and take care of the grounding. Now in this example, you see a grounding unit that is already attached to the house. This unit is also attached to the electrical system. There are other clamps that can be used, the split bolt clamp, the vamp clamp, but the one thing you want to make sure that you never, ever do is to ground to cold water. Be sure to secure the house box to the side of the house. At this point, you can go ahead and prep your wires to be connected to the drop. It is best to set up your drop connected to your ground block before you go ahead and connect your drop to your house. Now when setting up your ground wire, use ground wire clamps to secure the wire to the side of the house. Be sure to use your ground tag to properly label your ground wire. Be sure to securely connect the ground wire to the ground block so that any electrical currents coming off of the wire will be grounded. Also, make sure that if you have any excess wire, you coil and secure it down inside of the house box so that the house box can close properly.